had a lot of mentors, and I think I've been in situations where I've always asked them for help. And the mentors have been two very different kinds of mentors. I think we've talked about this to some degree before. I think I've had people who've encouraged me very directly, where, you know, the wonderful feeling when somebody's super supportive and you're doing a great job, keep going, and, you know, let me edit something for you, or let me take a look, or you can wander into their office and just say, I have this option, should I do A or should I do B? And they'll sit and give you time, even though you know they should be doing something else, and they're just unbelievably supportive. And in my home life, I had that. I also had a challenging mentor, who the people who just throw you in the middle of something and just say, you know, just swim. In my home life, my father was the most wonderful, gracious, gentle, you can do it, there's no such word as can, just go and do it. And then my older brother, who was a challenging mentor, who, for example, when I was 16, I'd never skied before, took me up a double chairlift and said, I'll see you at the bottom. And when I tried getting down, and his good friend, he was in late college at the time, his good friend saw me try to make it down, came back up, and I snowplowed behind his skis to a bunny slope, and I finally got down, and I was having a good time at the end of the day. I said to my brother, what were you thinking? You know, I said, you just left me out there. Why did you do that? He said, you're an athlete. I knew you'd figure out a way to get down, and I knew you'd get there. I had total confidence. You know, and you would just learn how to ski and be perfect at it. I said, Sandy, you're out of your mind. He said, did you get down? Did you go back up? Did you learn how to ski today? And I went, yeah. Thank you. And so the challenging versus the supportive, the same thing in work life. I've had some wonderful, very supportive men and women who've been terrific mentors in a support way, and then I also worked for Barry Diller. And Barry probably taught me more about how to think differently, and scared me to such a degree that I wouldn't go into his office without knowing every single thing he could possibly ask or possibly critique me on, because I just knew he would turn it upside down and inside out and backwards. And in hindsight, I think it was a time in my life living through that era, which was about 5 years, and if I didn't start taking drugs, I will never take drugs in my life. But in hindsight, as I look back, I probably learned more from him in the industry about taking risks, about thinking things out, about looking at things differently than anybody in my career.